know that hitting middle age can often mean that we become a little bit more forgetful, and remembering simple things such as people's names and where we left our glasses and what we got up to last night becomes all the more difficult. Well, according to a new book, The Secret Life of the Grown-Up Brain by Barbara Strock, it's true that parts of our memory deteriorate as we get older. But it's not all bad news, as apparently other areas of the brain work better with age. So we become more able to make accurate judgments about people and make life decisions more quickly. Yes, I will have another, that kind of thing. So, Sherry, do you think your brain's helping you make better decisions?
Oh, God, don't ask her. Top of the stairs moment, don't we? And when you go into the toilet, you don't forget, you forget what to do and things. We all... No, you do. But I have to say, I've never been a very good judge of people, because I've always thought everybody I meet, I always think they're lovely people, they'll never do me any harm, they're great to be... and people always say, I told you, so I've never been a good judge. That was one part of me. But I do have... I mean, there are things in your brain that stay in your brain forever, and I don't understand this, because, I know where my daughter lives, that stayed in my brain, and I know how to ride a bike, that stayed in my brain, and I can play Little Donkey on the piano, that stayed in my brain. But, things are just so simple.
But you can't remember where you live.
Yeah, but, I mean, they do. Why is it that we remember things from the past?
I'll tell you why, because the brain is like a computer's hard drive. Right. And go through life, the older you get, the more information you take in, the more stuff you have to remember. And what it does, just like a computer, it starts to... It starts to delete things, but it starts to delete the newest things. So you can only remember, like, none of us can remember what happened last night, so, because my brain, my hard drive has actually deleted that. But I try to exercise my brain sometimes.
What do you do, though?
I read, I do crosswords, I do... sort of puzzles, things like... Yeah, I do, yeah, because I have to exercise my brain. But then I come in here and spend the morning with you lot, and it dies again.
See, now, that's just plain rude, Carol. Now, I'll tell you what it is. When you get to a certain age, you don't use parts of your brains. And judgment-wise, I think we get better. We should get better because we've experienced more. We've experienced heartache. We've experienced good friendships. So we should be able to judge who's a good and who's a bad person. But definite parts of your brain, like, I don't know, Jake comes home with his maths homework. I go, division. How do you divide? I can't remember, because in my life, what do I divide? I don't use that sort of side of the brain.
How can you not? See, I can remember weird things like my car number plates, all my old car number plates, like from 1970, 76. It was NKE 248F, right? It's a brown Ford Escort. Now, why can I remember that?
That's useless.
And I can remember my credit card number.
I can remember my credit. It's because you spend too much and you're using it all the time.
No, I don't.
Can we just get Geraldine's take on this? Geraldine, what sort of things can you remember?
What?
Geraldine, have you got a good memory?
I can remember your PIN number. I'm going to treat myself later. I'm going to treat myself your PIN number and help myself to your bank account.
Do you know you're welcome to it? It just goes boing, boing, boing. I can't remember any. I can't remember why I'm here. Never mind anything else. Right.